And Swami comes, he takes the letter, leaves Swami and go, and he threw that letter. Wondering what is the mistake I had done. I have kept one sari for you also. In 2001, there was one more very interesting thing which Bhagwan did in my life. I had joined a multinational company in 2000, and these people had posted me as head of their finance operations and wanted to transfer me to New York. So they asked me to join their corporate office in New York, and the offices were in the World Trade Center on the 52nd floor. And I take the letter, and I actually wound up most of it in Bangalore, and I take the letter and go to Swami in Vrindavan to just tell him that this offer has come, Swami, and I thought he'll be so happy when I tell him I'm going to America. So I was sitting with the letter, and Swami comes. He takes the letter, leaves Swami and go, and he threw that letter. And you know how it is. Once in public, Swami shouts at you like that, or he scolds you, then the whole gathering feels you are the greatest sinner on earth. So after that, Swami cut short his darshan, turns back, accepts Arati, and goes away into Trai. And people thought I had done such a heinous crime that they lost the privilege of a darshan. So after darshan, I was looked at like a convict. And I didn't know, because I had not done anything wrong. I was wondering what is the mistake I had done. I just went to tell him that I am shifted to America and I have come to take your blessing, and this is what he did. And then, as you all know, the same year, the World Trade Center collapses. The entire staff in the 52nd floor died of that company. And I was there, left behind purely because of mercy. Infinite mercy. He will ensure to take it to any extent. He will take it to any extent to ensure that you are protected. His protective hand, His grace, and His blessing is on all of us in equal measure. He will not let anybody, He may take us to the cliff. He may even allow us to dangle from the cliff, but He'll never let us down. This is the assurance of Bhagwan. He will never do it. Whatever happens in our life is for our good. I am telling you, that was the biggest break in my life. At that age, I was trying to be getting into the financial capital of the world. They put me on the board of that company. It was the biggest dream for a finance professional. It was $1 billion entity. I was supposed to be there right in the thick of things. And Swami says, you don't have to go. And everything just shattered. But when you look back, what had he done? With his mother's love. Only his love, nothing else. In 2006, I continued to work in that company. 2006, just before, I think it was October of 2006, after the yagna got over, Swami says, what work are you doing? I said, Swami, I work for this company. Leave the job. They had actually promoted me to the board. And I was taken onto the board of a company in a very senior capacity. Swami says, leave the job. And I said, Swami, but they will not leave me like that. I have to give 6 months notice. You know, you're trying to argue because you're still attached to your worldly roots. Swami said, you go back and send them a mail, they will accept it. Letter bari, they will accept it very casually. So I go back to Bangalore, I send a mail, letter and all that. And within 3-4 days, I get a reply mail saying, we have accepted it, you have to continue for 1 year as a consultant. So I was actually crestfallen because you lost something so great. I mean, the greatest opportunity in a materialistic sense. And I go back to Prashanti Nilayam, and I think it was the ladies' day. November 19th, and Swami was distributing saris to everybody. And then he comes to the veranda. I have kept one sari for you also. I said, Swami, because now you have no work, you have to be at home. ನಿನಗೆ ಏನು ಕೆಲಸ ಇಲ್ವಲ್ಲ, ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲೇ ಇರ್ತೀಯ. So I have kept one sari for you also. I mean, this is like, rubbing it in. You create the wound and then you rub it in. But then it is Bhagwan. I had enough evidence by then. Whatever he does is only for our good and only for our good, nothing else. After that he says, you are a CA. I said, yes, Swami. Small office itko practice madu. He actually said, small office. You do my work from now, he said. So it started from there, and he gave so many opportunities in his infinite mercy and grace to work as a small instrument at his lotus feet from then till now. And I pray to him that it continues till the last drop of blood and the last breath in this body. Because whatever is happening with this body in this birth is entirely due to his mercy, his grace, and his love.